he has the education background, he has a background as somebody who served our country in our military, and then again, being somebody who's been a neighbor here for a long time. Nancy and Terry were among the very first people who chose to support me when I was running for the Congress. And they started walking with me early on in the primary season. And, you know, I can, first of all, your willingness to take that kind of risk with me, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. But then, the fact is, they're fantastic public servants, whether as a teacher or, I think, soon to be a state rep. He's going to serve this neighborhood with honor and distinction. And he's going to be able to represent so many people, no matter what their issues are. He's going to do it very well. Just as Nancy has done before him, he's going to do the same thing. So Nancy has tough shoes to fill from Suzanne. You're going to have tough shoes to fill from your wife. You know? But I know you can do it. I know this is something that you have dedicated yourself to, and you're going to win this race. So, Terry Todd, take it on.
Thank you all for coming. I'm really excited with the turnout. This is just fantastic. Your support really means a lot. It is so important for a candidate to have this kind of support, to know that when you go out walking and it's raining, that there are people that do care about what you're doing. And we were walking today, as a matter of fact, and I was telling people this earlier, we're putting signs out, it's raining, I'm putting a sign out, this guy's yard. So I did that, so I wanted to make sure he remembered my name when he gets his ballot next week. So hopefully, if you don't have a sign and you want one, there's some over there, you can take them home and put them in your yard. My opponent is a nice young man, and I won't say anything about him other than that, but I'm the person that needs to go down there because there's 25 members of the House of Representatives that are not going to be back in the House next year. We need some leadership that has some experience and some age, if you will, that has that experience to go down there with some solid tell little stories to get people engaged. Well, I was at the house today, and I went to this house, and a lady came to the door, and I'm talking to her, about a vision I have for something that will be for veterans. And I've shared this with Ed because I think it's an important issue, and he agrees with me. We're building a VA hospital at Fitzsimmons at the NCHU's campus. The light rail is going right through there. And I think I've also talked to you about this, Tom. But if not, you're going to hear it now. But what my idea is that we have handicapped veterans, wheelchair veterans, people that need a little assistance when they get off of the light rail to go to the VA hospital for treatment. I want a covered walkway so that they can get there without having to be out in the elements, so that they can get there easily enough. We owe them that. We owe that to them. Yes, we do. So, I think in talking with this lady, when we were talking about that, I said, this is my idea. I said, I'm going to share it with people. I said, I'm going to give it to Ed Perlmutter because I want him to get the credit for it. So he needs to get elected too. And I want him to get elected because he is probably the Energizer Bunny of Congress. But this lady looked at me and she said, I like that idea. My husband works with paralyzed vets. And she said, they need that. And I said, well, just remember when you vote, the guy in the picture on my card there, I said, that's me. I said, and he's the one that came to your door. She looked at that picture. She looked at me and she said, well, you're better looking than that picture.